All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we bring you back-to-back updates and information as the hot. In case you have not joined our social media handle, what are you waiting for? Kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you will be the first. We'll collect them. Let's go down to the news proper as the hot. You don't share. The Prime Minister of the Biafra government in exile have returned a medal he won for the Nigerian government. He has called them and he said, please, you people should come and take your medal because I'm not ready for it again. Are you surprised? Are you surprised? Umibe. One on one otu wife man like so one aga because things like aeroplane, train, once it is the time, one passenger self train they go. And this is what the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, Mazi Nekute Mazi Boulu, Mazi Nekute Mazi Mwatakele Walisia Unanwa. That's what Mazi Sanaba should be called. Mwatakele Walisia Unanwa. Makanisia Ubu Amami Fe, Isia Ubu wisdom. Ekpa is a Ekpa is, should I call Mazi Simon Ekpa old age young man? If I should put it that way. The Bayakina Munu, yeah. The Bayakina Munu, yeah. Liano, yeah. Wano, yeah. When I assume Munu Zukwa no, Komwai, Zoai, Makanoya Zusan, one Zoanya. When I saw a fee, Lutan one, see them and one woman, now for your season of Banya Banya Piaroquano, Kali Fuzuzo Mancha, Ekanamundo Bodo, the Manafaji Bilu. I say welcome as it happen as I go to drop you information one by one as they go. As it be, like I told you that the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, Mazi Simon Ekpa Wanjoko, has called on the government of NIG that they should come and collect their medal, the medal that they gave to him when he won, when he was part of the athletics that represented the NIG, and he has told them that since he is no more interested in that government, that it is better off that they come and take their property, that he himself is not interested in that property. And this is to show you how serious this struggle for freedom is and how serious Mazi Simon Ekpa is taking this struggle. Remember what happened in the Bible when Moses was leading the people. At a time, Moses, because of one or two things or the other, God said, Moses, you are not going to see the land, but anoint Joshua the son of Nun to take my people into the promised land. And looking at the thing, you will find that Mazi Nnamdi is Moses of our time. He has done his part. And when these people held Mazi Nnamdi, they thought that the gate has closed for Biafrans. They thought that end has come for Biafrans, but they did not know that the food that is on the fire has not even started burning. The Bible says na akwa be si akwa agwa we na-esi. Mana the NIG government amoro na akworo na beans akwa agwa we na-esi. That when they sees Moses, that there is a Joshua that is bigger than Moses, that has more strength than Moses, because there is a difference that a man has wisdom and is still a young man, and there is a difference that a man is wise and he has become old. And looking at Mazi Simon Ekpa's wisdom with his gallantness, this will show you youth and powerful wisdom. Forget that the politicians we have these days have made the people in this nation, especially the youth, to be very dormant, inactive youth, because they felt that there is a particular age that one should reach to be participating in politics. But if you watch the British Parliament, the new parliamentary officials, all of them are below 30, and I think the oldest among them is 30 years, but every other one of them is below 30. And the government of Nigeria have, made sure that their youths who are supposed to take over from them are well suppressed. These elders are suppressing the youth. They have built a gather, built fences that the youths cannot penetrate. They have made the political cadre, the political ladder, to be very tough, to be very toxic, to be very, unacceptable by the youth, because you hardly find youth participating in politics, average youth participating in politics, because they believe that politics is what? Politics is a dirty game and one should not participate in politics because of what the elders, these old politicians that started even from the inception of Nigeria, and they are still there in the office. People like Muhammadu Buhari was the former head of state in the military regime when he was around his 30s, and now around his 80s, he still became the president of Nigeria. People like Tinubu now was there, who were advocating for the Oduduwa nation, who did not believe in one Nigeria, and today he is the president of Nigeria. People like Olusegun Obasanjo, who was former military head of state, who still became a president in the democracy presidential system of government. The name but a few of them who has not been there since inception. It is them. What happens to the young youths? What happens to the young people who are supposed to participate in this partisan politics to be able to make difference for their nation? These people have made sure that these youth are locked behind the bar. Meanwhile, CDB, they say youth troops dislodge IPOB ESN, government capture weapons in Aba. Let's go down to the full tale of the information. As CDB, the Nigerian army says its troops have successfully dislodged and destroyed a terrorist camp belonging to the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, and the Eastern Security Network, ESN. The army, in a post on its S handle on Saturday, said the operation was conducted early in the day in the asari forest of Umuawa Ako Okigwe local government area of Imo. It said the operation, which also extended into Akawa, Nato, and the Lomara communities on Umunochi local government area of Abia State, resulted in the capture of general purpose machine gun, GPMG, and other assorted items. It said the troops, acting on actionable intelligence regarding the harassment and intimidation of local residents by the terrorist element, swiftly mobilized to neutralize the threat. According to the post, troops in arrival engaged the men in fierce shootouts, dislodging them from their camp. It added that the troops exploited their success and gave the fleeing men hot pursuit, compelling them to abandon a significant cache of arms. These, it said, include 1 GPMG, assorted rounds of ammunition, 2 motorcycles, 2 communication radio. The operation underscored the Nigerian Army's tiered commitment to maintaining peace and security in the region. Troops will be decisive in dismantling any threat to ensure the safety of the communities. This significant operation serves as a testament to the Army's dedication to protecting civilians and combating terrorism. Word of wisdom that our fathers dropped for us says that a tree does not pass through the forest without bringing down trees. Former military chief Dan Juma the other time said that you cannot remove the Nigerian soldiers from the insecurity that is in Nigeria. He said that soldiers are part of what is happening, the insecurity that is happening in this nation. And this thing is coming from a retired general, army general. If a retired army general could make such a statement, that would tell you how angry he is. Remember the other time there was this army accountant general who was, who was accused of diverting and siphoning money that were, brought out for procurement of weapons or instruments for the fighting of terrorism and insecurity in the obodo. But these people, they squander the money. As they be, veteran singer and activist Charles Oputa, aka Charlie Boy, has called on controversial pastor Chukwuemeka Cyril, popularly known as Odumeje, to use his spiritual power to save Nigeria from burning. This comes after Odumeje criticized billionaire businessman Aliko Dangote for not heeding to his prophecy about the Letters refinery in the Ijebu Lake area of Lagos, which had a fire incident about a month ago. Reacting, Charlie Boy called on Odumeje to use his power to save Nigeria from burning. He wrote on X, "Dear Odumeje, we Nigerians have humbly come to you. Please, can you stop the nation from burning? The economy is plummeting. We ask for your power in this desperate time of need. Please, don't pay any mind to Dangote. He has a lot of money, and the hunger in the land does not get to him aside. That's why he did not understand that he had to be humble before you." All right. That statement looks real, but very sarcastic, if I should put it that way, because some Ebonyebi Kolawachi munne. Because get us to be where it never be before, and you get us to do where it has not done before. Meanwhile, now here I got to drop this cutting for you in case now your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel. You kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share. And also remember to on your notification button though, so that whatever our news drop, you will be the first one to collect them. Let the government go to Finland, negotiate with the government of Finland, and make sure that Mazi Simon Ekpa lands back in his hometown here, Nigeria, or to be in where it's called Ebonyi State. But as it be, make I show you Simon Ekpa's reply to that particular comment. Simon Ekpa said, the killers of Biafra people are in serious panic again over our upcoming sit at home. They have activated again. This one is coming from Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile. Ohanezendigbo 2 of Ndigbo don't reply Governor Peter Mba of Enugu State, as Peter Mba said that Ekpa should be repatriated to NIG or to Biafra land to be able to face the consequences of what he is doing. Meanwhile, there will always be enemy. As they be, they say some reporters reported that the protest that is about to break out in the whole of Nigeria is what is called the civilian coup against presidency G3 over massive protest. They say this one what did they call them civil coup against Tinubu. Meanwhile, the hunger in Nigeria, the hunger in this nation has reached to the point of one protesting to be able to know what is their fate, because the prices of things ever since the current president stepped into that seat, the prices of things have been going very high. Today, it's even hard to buy something as common as yam. Common yam is hard to afford in this nation called Nigeria. As they be, Reno Omokre don't drop one information like that. Why? Of course, one musician that died last year with the name Mobad is as if some kepu don't the leak on waiting kill the boy. Let's go down to the full detail of the information, even though this omokiri. He said, do you know why mobile autopsy had to be done in America? Fact check me. The Lagos state government built the best and largest DNA and polyforensic laboratory in sub-Saharan Africa in Lagos, but it was willfully burnt to the ground by NSAS protesters after Nnamdi Kanu's voice note calling for the burning of Lagos went viral among selected protesters. This one is coming from Reno Omokri, and if you look at what Reno is writing, you will find out that this guy is a typical ethnic influencer. He hates the Biafrans, and he does not want anything that has to do with them, and that's why he's making sure that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is not released, and he is linking every single thing that happens in this nation to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, and that is to show you the level of the enmity, the height of the enmity, the height of the hatred that these people have on Kanu. As they say, he said, go back and listen to that viral broadcast by Nnamdi Kanu. He listed specific public and private infrastructure to be burnt. Why? What has Lagos got to do with the IPOB struggle in Lagos? Is Lagos the one stopping the realization of Biafra? And now, when we want to do an ordinary forensic examination and autopsy, we must go overseas and look like a big for-nothing nation. Look at what Reno is writing. If someone is speaking from hatred, you don't need somebody to tell you. The building that was burned down and the NSAS protests and the rest of them was because of how SAS people maltreated NIG citizens. The other protest that went viral was that of Mobad. Like I told you, that of Mobad was another protest that went viral in this nation. And as you can see, you will find out Reno is writing out of hatred. Let's go down to the full detail of that information. As he said, enough is enough. Lagos pays its workers 70,000, and the state you located to Lagos from pays their civil servants 18,000. Lagos has a state-of-the-art red and blue line metro rail system that crisscross the state. Ordinary bus stop your governor could not build. Your representative was busy launching dustbins as constituency projects. Meanwhile, Lagos of us assembly members, not even representatives, are renovating schools. If you want to protest, go and protest in that state which is not as well managed as Lagos. Don't leave your hall and come to the paradise of Lagos to protest. Mba. I think Reno is also trying to indirectly fire at governors in the southeastern part of Nigeria. And I will say to the governors of the southeast, because una deserve them. Whatever Reno say to you people, because other governors are building rooms and the rest of them, your people are building different things. As it be, they say the picture left is Dr. Olayefobulu, the US-based doctor from Kaibe's scam of $180,000, and the right is Adekola Adeosola Idumosi, a woman whom only used her account to receive money. Unfortunately, she was also his victim. This one as boss where we say it is sub for the obodo. As it be, kleptocracy is different from thief Akpabio. So he went further to elaborate the difference. Now, divination, kleptocracy, a society whose leaders make themselves rich and powerful by stealing from the rest of the people. You know, they said for Obodo Daija, the government make themselves powerful by licking the pocket of the people. As you can see, the prices of things are very high now, and this government official are happy because that is their target. When the current president entered, the first thing he said is widen the tax net and reduce the power poachers of the people, and that is what the government have practically done. They have widened the tax net and they have reduced the purchasing power of the people in this nation as it be. As it be, the Biafra Liberation Army has warned the NIG men them saying, make una come out for the forest because if una no come out, the water will be say go come meet una there, una never see am before. This one is coming from the Biafra Liberation Army to the NIG Army. He say, come on, I for person money, go as your own. Say, make you come out for road, no one neku as it be. But if the NIG Army no hear them, and the ban is na mbenabo na bamba no fear megene na yakali bamba for. And then where two elephants are fighting, it is the ground that suffers the consequences. As it be, and the ban all the kangana about to not talk here, but can be careful again, emegene, awsa or walla. The government of NIG make una dey try small abeg because you don't set hunger everywhere. Protest is breaking out and people like Repatriation are blaming Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu the one that is causing the hunger in this nation, or is he the one that is making the president and the leaders to be siphoning the money of the people? Meanwhile, this is where I'll be warning that. Thank you for listening. God bless you.